But of course, how to brainwash children.
Hello, and welcome into a bonus episode of Into the Dark. The bonus episodes are shorter than the usual special episodes. I got 3 news today. 1. I can't afford CapCut Pro, so we're gonna have this little watermark for the rest of the video. 2. Robot James Charles is doing the video with me. Psych, I actually can't find a text-to-speech for James Charles. But anyway. 3. Micheal Myers. Fuck that guy. People are overrating, lazing, dick riding this man. So today, we're gonna see each method to get rid of that motherfucker.
But Takta, Micheal Myers is immortal. How are you going to kill him?
First of all, by using something called common sense. Or something 12 years old who spend their time doing Sigma edit these days don't know. Because unlike most of y'all, I don't have 8 seconds of attention span. Second of all. Now, let's talk about every single way you could get rid of Micheal Myers. And I am going to clown on your goat.
Oh, baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals like animals.
You know, people are stupid, both in real life and horror movie. Some people might think they stand a chance in a fist fight with Micheal. Some people just think something like, oh, I'm gonna buy guns and shit because I'm American. But like a great man once said,
brains always triumph over brawn, my friend. Always.
also, if you're one of those people who think a character can win every fight he's in just because he's immortal, watch this video in the description.
Because when the Europeans came on the ships and seen
African asses bouncing and titties jiggling like National Geographic.
tall statures, thick thighs, they was blown away. Never seen bodies like that until they landed in Africa. Never seen big ass, juicy slave titties with a nice big ass black brown cheeks bouncing as they run across the golden field of wheat. Never seen that shit before.
Oh, but Topta, he killed the whole mob and... Shut up, the mob is mostly old people. That is not a jumping. They are just attacking him one by one, and they're stupid. Instead of just staring at him, they could just cut his head off or something. But I'm not gonna jump him. I'm gonna pay people to jump him. Then when he's down, I'll cut off his arms and legs off, cauterize his injuries, lock him up in my basement and torture him every week. Then once a year, we'll throw a town party where we all torture him and stab his balls.
I just busted right inside him, and he can't extend on me anymore, and he seems a little overwhelmed by my girth and tonnage.
A 6'3" demon with a knife, what could go wrong? Jumping is what could go wrong. Because like I said before, attacking someone one by one isn't jumping. And because of that scene, just because a retard in the public didn't have the idea to cut off his head, people actually think he's some unstoppable force of nature. I'd also like to point out that the only immortal version of Micheal Myers is the Cult of Thorn timeline Micheal. Halloween Kills Micheal is just a very endurant old man.
Is he superhuman?
He is. He's spectacular and resilient, but he is a human.
So basically, there's a scene where Micheal get run over by a car, and that shit knocked him out for 3 minutes straight. But because this idiot killed the only guy who could shot Micheal in the head, he kept killing for the rest of the movie. So the plan is simple. Buy a machete, run Micheal over with your car. That would render him KO for 3 minutes. The same 3 minutes you last in bed with your girlfriend, assuming you have one. During those 3 minutes you can cut his head off and give him a painless death, or cut off all his limbs and go freaky on that bitch.
Hold up, pause.
Did you pray today, Micheal Myers?
What the fuck what do you mean? How have you... Ah, man. You're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it. Ruining the fun for the next man.
I want you to dig a hole, even deeper than your girlfriend's. Prepare a truck filled with concrete. Use one of the previous methods to push Micheal in the hole. Fill the hole with concrete. cover the hole with something heavy, wait 1 day, come back. And that's it. Even if he's immortal, he can't get out. Now, I want you to realize something. The video is named How to Get Rid of Michael Myers, not How to Kill Him. And by sealing him in a hole filled with concrete, you can easily do that since he can't break concrete.
Your final sallies. Let's hope he go to your phone.
Could Jigsaw trap Michael? Well, obviously, yes, he could. But how is he gonna capture him, you may ask? And to that, I'll reply that if 3 idiots in a car can get rid of him for 3 minutes, a guy who can manipulate people even in death and design death traps can certainly capture him. And I've seen so many people downplay Jigsaw and glazing Michael saying none of Jigsaw's trap can hurt him. But honestly, Michael can get hurt by things like a meat grinder and die from it. Jigsaw teach people how to create traps, like those who can cut through walls with ease.
Cappy, you may recognize the device around your collar, Dr. Nelson. These laser cutters slice through tissue and bone like butter.
All Jigsaw is gonna do is kill him. He's not gonna explain anything to Michael. Michael is evil for no reason, and Jigsaw know he's gonna keep killing if he let him live. All of that just to say that the fourth method is trapping. You know, I've read The Art of War recently, and one quote that stayed into my head is this one. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting, and a trap is the perfect example of that. Let me show you. In this clip, I'm in a sticky situation since I'm about to get killed by a full netherite player. I know I'm gonna lose if I just fight one-on-one. But I knew he had his guard down, so I made a trap with my assistant, Draven, and just like that, in a matter of seconds he died, with all his gears. 30 minutes of his life wasted without fighting. Yes, I didn't fight at all, but boy did he subdue. And before anyone says something like, "You're a coward," what would you do in this situation? Fight the guy, and die like an idiot. I'm just using common sense. Now imagine the full netherite armor player is Michael, and you were full iron. If you trapped him, you would get rid of him. And this entry relies solely on your creativity. Comment down below how you would trap Michael. Just remember that a hole with concrete is also a trap, so I already showed you a trap.
You are my special.
Here's why Michael Myers would get absolutely smoked by Freddy Krueger even outside dreams. Michael Myers is a very strong and durable force of nature, but when you compare him to Freddy, you might be surprised by the results. In terms of durability, Michael showed that he could at best no-sell gunfire and explosion. However, it falls short in comparison when you realize that Freddy can actually just no-sell a point-blank tank shot even outside of the dream world. He can also keep up and fight people like Ash Williams who casually dodge bullets. Not only that, but Freddy actually fought with an ancient dream god and won. Freddy also has powers like teleportation even outside of the dream world. And even if Michael is immortal, he can just stab his soul. And while soloing the mob of old people in Haydenfield is impressive, Freddy actually took down the White House by himself, which is greater than what Michael has ever done. And let's not even talk about a fight in the dream world. Michael would get no diff.
We do not care.
This old man getting crushed in a grinder is gonna bring us to the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked the video. The Discord is in the description. And don't forget that the real friends we made along the way are traps and hole with concrete. Until then, I was your host for today, and this was a bonus episode of Into the Dark.